Right, I'm with tonight's man of the match, Aaron Bogle. Excellent performance from the skipper in the heart of the defence. Barely lost a header, won every tackle. How'd you find it this evening?
Yeah, it was a typical sort of Abbey performance really. Physical battle. They worked hard. First half we didn't really work hard enough. Darren told us out half time. So second half we went out straight away, started working hard, and it made it easier for us really. That second half was quite easy. First half though we made it hard for ourselves.
Yeah, it was definitely a game of two halves. I mean, as you say, the first half, although we got the early lead with a good strike by Mount, they pinged the ball about quite well, which is what they did over there.
Yeah, that's right. No, they was keeping the ball well in the first half, and we maybe were sitting a bit too deep and letting them play the balls in their own half, and we didn't press them quick enough. And they was building from that. So the second half we pressed them higher, and it stopped them from playing out from the back, and it worked in the end.
Yeah, for me, what was going on in the first half, there was a lot of times that we'd get the ball at the back, and it just seemed that you and Owen were just passing back to each other.
Yeah, no, because basically what was happening was getting the ball, passing it back and forwards, looking up, and there was no movement ahead of us. So we either had each other back to the keeper or just diagonal, and so it was just basically just trying to keep the ball and get their players moving around to try and create some space.
Fair enough. Second half, as you say, obviously had a bit of a rollicking off Darren. Things changed a little bit. We started getting in their faces. I mean, you got off to a great start with Mal putting the lad under pressure, nearly fashioning a chance. Once you see that happening, then it gives everyone a lift, and then we just took it from there really. I mean, it was a strong performance in the second half.
Yeah, the second half we were sort of back to our old selves. We was closing down quick, we was moving the ball faster, we was pressing so quick up there, and they made 3 or 4 mistakes giving us the ball back. So hopefully we can carry on from that second half performance and brush the first half performance under the carpet.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I mean, although we've done quite well over the last few weeks, we have had the odd defeat here and there. But even the games we've won, it's been more sort of will and desire that's got us over the line rather than a good performance. Yeah. Whereas the second half tonight was a good performance.
Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, the last sort of 3 or 4 weeks have been a bit hard for us, but it's an old cliche that you know, if you're a good team, you can win games when you're not playing well, as long as you keep working hard, which sometimes the last few weeks we've been guilty of not doing. But as you say, the second half today we was back to our old self, so fingers crossed we can just carry on from there.
Yep, I mean, we move on now. We've got Epsom and Ewell next week, and then we've got Collier's Wood on the Friday night. So we've got to be going into those games fully concentrating, looking to pick up the points, and hopefully get ourselves back in that promotion hunt.
I mean, every game now is a cup final for us. We really need to start winning every game. Really, we can't afford to drop points. I mean, if we win our next game in hand, then obviously we go 1 point behind second. So it's in our hands really. We still got to play the teams in and around us. So if we all stick together and play how we did the second half today, then I think we can be on target for our achievements.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. I mean, exciting times ahead, and it's just nice to be involved in the top end of the table.
Yeah, it's lovely to be in the top end. The last 4 or 5 years, scraping down at the bottom ain't been nice, but it's nice looking down on the rest of the league.
Good stuff. Cheers, Bogs.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.